stream is live. I'm just saying, you set it up. I just went where the story was going. You were the one who was like, let's show that there are things here, and then let's do this thing that would prompt this other thing to happen, and it's all your fault. No, actually, not in the way that you're thinking.
Who are you talking to?
I won't at launch. Oh, no.
I was talking to Ankh.
I'll give you those ideas, and I have some really dumb, funny sketches that I'll send you later for ideas.
Okay.
If you want to, just so you have them to work on. Like, you have time and stuff. Like, there's no rush or anything.
Oh, yes, I know. I gotcha.
Awesome. And thank you ahead of time.
Yeah.
Should be cool.
I have some ideas, but there's some information that I would need from you first.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just gonna take the scene and paint it. Well, I'm gonna paint basically.
I know.
I don't want to go too into it.
I know. I gotcha. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Nice. I love this communication we have. It's perfect. like I totally understand what you're talking about, so it's okay.
Everyone else is really confused. They're like, what the fuck are these two doing?
What is this language that you speak?
No, I do. I have some already, like, things that I can see. And I'm like, okay, but there's some information that I'm lacking as far as, like, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
I
okay.
do. I'll give it to you.
Also, we need to talk about Bruno.
We do have to talk about Bruno.
We do.
Yeah.
Are you guys seriously scheming, like, while we're all here?
Probably.
Words?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe we are, maybe we aren't.
4, 9, or 6, 2, 5.
Red,
Alpha,
green,
Bravo.
blueberry, raspberries.
I've already written down Bruno.
Yeah,
Anything else
that's
for me?
really gonna help you.
Look,
Blueberry
he's
wine.
in. He's the two-eyed, two-horned, pan flute-using satyr negotiator.
Nice.
Nice.
Love it.
But yeah, we gotta talk about Bruno. Now that song's in my head. Thanks, guys.
We don't talk about
Thanks for making me watch that show.
No.
Thanks for making me watch that show. Thank you.
It
Now
was
we don't
my
talk about
wedding
Bruno in my head.
day.
I hate you.
We were getting married, and
Hey,
there wasn't a...
Hey, copyright!
Oh shit! Oh, that's right. And I sing too good. My bad.
You do. You sing too good. I can't avoid the copyright with you.
Oh, by the way,
Yes.
I saw on our last video that you put down the song rights to the end music, which is really cool. Did you do that automatically, or did it do it for you?
It did it for me.
Oh, that's cool. All right, so I was wondering because all the music that we use on here should be
Free.
copyright free and stuff, like royalty free. So if there's ever any questions about that, that's the answer. Just in case you were wondering.
Wait.
should
Are we live right now?
Yes.
Yes, we are live.
And you can't edit this later?
What?
Brian sucks.
What's up?
Oh.
Nice.
She doesn't typically.
I don't
Edit
typically.
it.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't typically edit. I just let it go. Like
Maybe
I can.
someday, like if we get popular or something.
Right.
We'll go.
Like right now, editing, like the software that I
Takes
have
way
to
too
edit
much
is
time.
very basic. Editing software, it's not super great, and I don't
Yeah,
really feel the need to fork over the money for the stuff that's actually
Yeah.
good.
It's fine the way it
So-
is. It honestly is. I like it the way it is. Like.
You're telling me I can insult Pariah and it may one day become...
No, you can
Massively-
insult Pariah as much as you want because I will never edit out an insult for Pariah, even if I'm editing.
You're my new
Actually,
best
all
friend.
of the intros from now on start with "fuck you, Pariah."
You're my new best friend.
We're gonna be the fuck you Pariahs.
That'll
Yes,
It'll
Step
be-
on days.
Pariahs.
Forever recorded in the depths of the internet.
No. This is not a
Every great
PG-13
story
channel.
begins with fucking Pariah.
This is not a PG-13 channel. No.
It's not. We have said way too many things in my other videos for this to be a PG-13 channel.
It's true.
I am thinking about working on like a best of DVD funny moments from my videos though.
Oh,
I
that
mean,
would be great.
the last session, I literally said roll for penetration. So no, we are not.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, you
friendly.
did!
You did.
Please don't remind me of that. I already am getting literally, like, every day I'm getting some comment about how Sato stole her girl. Sato stole Lyric's girl.
He totally stole Lyric's girl, by the
Totally
way.
did.
Like,
Yeah.
come on, guys. Come on.
She was macking on her bad, and then Sato walks up.
Yep.
To be fair,
It's
he
my
didn't.
fault.
He didn't know.
It's my
Right?
fault. I'm the
No,
one
he
that took
did.
Lyric away. I opened the door. He just walked through it.
Yeah. He stumbled through it.
He may have
He
been
just had
absent
some
for most of the
goals.
flirting, so maybe he didn't know.
I do love that he literally went to a crappy pickup lines
Oh
website.
my god. So gross. And what's worse is, it's gonna sound really crazy, but I've had like 4 bad gaming pickup lines show up in my newsfeed since we did that
Uh-oh.
episode.
It's like the Garfield effect.
And it's
They
just
know.
like,
They know.
damn it. We're connected somehow. They know.
It's too late.
The algorithm is working.
The
Not as
algorithm's too
intended.
strong.
From beneath you, it devours.
Okay, are we ready to get this shit started?
Yeah, I am.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready.
I feel like we've warmed up.
Wait.
What? Oh. Okay, yeah.
All night.
We did it!
Yeah.
Hey! Ready, check.
Wait, hold on, I got it. It won't let me do an exclamation? That's bullshit.
Just
Wait,
a
it won't?
symbol, like a single one? Really?
Oh my gosh, it won't.
What the hell?
What the heck?
That's it. That's what I said.
It actually legit won't. Let's see. Oh, I bet you an exclamation point is a command.
Oh, probably.
Ah.
The starting for a command line.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see? Like, because I tried to type, like, exclamation point in a word, and it doesn't do anything.
I thought it was like a filter. I was about to type penis and see if that went through.
No, I think it's, let's see, keyboard shortcuts.
Good thing I stopped myself. Disaster averted.
And your
I'll
view, undo,
turn this down
paste,
just a
copy.
little. Is that a good spot? Musically.
Yeah, sounds great.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of
Nice.
mysterious.
I'm gonna be over here.
Perfect.
just quiet for a minute.
I feel
Right.
like it's slightly too optimistic, though,
Well,
considering the scenario we find ourselves in.
let's hopefully not die, alright?
I hope the music is indicative of our GM's state of mind.
Maybe not. He'll never tell you.
All right. Azel, do you have a thing, or should I can do it like a
I
little...
did not write I did not.
I didn't think so. It's okay though. I didn't. I wouldn't have either. It's fine.
Yes,
Um,
Ryan does.
Okay. Here we sit in a large stone room. Dust piled in the corners, on the crates, on the barrels. Faint sound of what seems to be whooshing in the distance down the corridor. Can't see that far into it. The both of you were last session in Azel's in room. Started with a discussion. It ended up with a further examination of Azel's necklace, his fang.
I
And
believe it was the drum that we were investigating.
you're actually investigating the fang.
Okay.
If you listen back, it's okay.
It started with the drum
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
eventually. Go ahead, sorry.
No, you go ahead. My bad.
We were assuming that the drum may have had more properties to it than we at first believed, but attention was drawn to the fang instead, and now we find ourselves in this predicament.
Yes.
Okay. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that.
No, don't be. It's okay. All right. As you stood in the room, the two of you, Loki getting his hand closer to the fang, you noticed that in an instant all of your surroundings changed and you have found yourself in this room. All the while, Talia, you, after taking a stroll out to the pond in the rain, middle of the night, you were taken, thrown on the ground, tied, gagged, hood put over your head, and you were thrown into the back of a cart. You heard a voice say, "Go now, before somebody sees." You heard what seems to be the equivalent of 3 voices, but you can't make out how many are around you. In the cart, just rustling around a little, you can tell that there's objects in the cart with you. They seem maybe a barrel and a couple of crates. You can't really make out much more than that. And we'll come back to you.
Okay.
Azel and Loki, you have the floor.
I can't remember what was said last session before
Um,
we left.
We
Before-
were.
Yeah,
Go
sorry. No, I'm sorry.
No, we were debating whether or not we should take the ladder
Mm,
or go down the spooky tunnel.
that's right. Also keep in mind I have no spell slots or a magical focus in order to use my magic, even if I did have a spell slot. Anyway,
No, that's fine, because I was actually going to make a suggestion that we.
go ahead.
All right. In character, I suppose. Since we find ourselves here, totally unprepared, we have no idea what's down that tunnel, and we have no idea what's up that ladder. I think it's best we take stock with what we have and how to best to use it.
Okay.
So, are you able to cast any more spells for us?
The only spells I currently have that I can use without my drum and without spell slots are Vicious Mockery, Minor Illusion, and Guidance, and I'll put this in chat so you know what Guidance does. And that's all I have.
Guidance. Creature before its spell ends. Target only. Gotcha. All right. Well,
Not very helpful.
no. And from the looks of it, you haven't been transported with any of your gear.
I've
Which
got my
means-
sword and I've got my dagger.
I
But
see.
my sword has a chip on it, if you remember.
Right. Trying to light the torch, makeshift torch. You misjudged the distance from the floor.
I guess I did.
He misjudged the distance.
Um,
from the floor.
I also
haven't
have
been
one
able
bardic
to-
inspiration left.
I haven't been able to rest myself. I've already expended 2 of my spells. I'll be able to cast 2 more spells of level 1
Okay.
and 2 more of level 2 if need be. However, I do have a crossbow in my possession and some bolts. I think it'd be best if you.
I mean, I can definitely use it. Is it a hand crossbow?
Indeed,
Perfect.
I think it'd be best if you use that in case we find ourselves in a pinch.
Alright,
I have
let
some
me-
cantrips that I could make use of as well.
Let me go ahead and put that into my character sheet.
As you're talking, you notice the air, the smell down here. It is roll. Actually, both of you roll a. Whoever wants to do it, roll. Well, I'd say both of you roll a perception check, and we'll average.
With advantage since it's both of us next together, or regular?
Just regular. 'Cause since you're both rolling, we'll just go ahead and do it regular, and we'll just average it.
I'm sorry, is this a perception?
Yeah, just a perception check, just a general. See what you guys get. Whenever you're ready. Hey,
Oh.
nice.
I'm just super slow at getting to it. Nice.
It's okay. It's okay. No worries. That's fine. That's a good one. So with a nice average of that, you get a nice waft. The kind of it's very stale down here and stagnant. The air isn't moving around that much, but you get the smell of what seems to be rotting flesh, rot,
no.
like decay. Yeah, it's you can very faintly smell it, but at the same time you can hear a little bit of rustling from up above. It seems like above the ladder there seems to be some noise.
Loki, real quick, how many crossbow bolts did you have?
I have 40 total.
How many are you handing me?
Well, I have bad crossbow bolts and I have decent crossbow bolts. So in character, I'm going to hand you the stack of poor quality crossbow bolts
Sure.
first, and then I'm going to hand you the 20 good crossbow bolts, and I'm going to let you know that use these sparingly.
Okay, 20.
They're the ones I
Bad?
got from the teeth, the one-eyed purple,
Sure.
one-horned.
And then 20 good?
Yes, 20 good, 20 bad.
You can see the tip of the crossbow bolts that he hands you. You can see that they're very fine quality. The arrowhead, the head itself is very nice forged steel. Has some serrations on it.
Okay. Good
I'm
to
also
know.
going to hand you the thieves' tool I've been holding on to.
I have. Well, actually, did I bring my thieves' tools with me?
Well, where would you? Well, I mean, they would be like in your bag, right? They wouldn't
Well,
like
would they
be
be
on
on
your
my
person.
bag, or would they be like
Maybe they would be
pocket that
on
I
your
had?
person. Yeah, you know, for the sake of it, man, with your background and stuff, I would say, yeah, you probably have them on you.
Okay, so I
Well,
guess
then,
you'll politely turn me
yeah.
down.
Yeah, because I already have a set. So.
Okay, good.
Nice.
I'm
All right.
also going to let you know that I'm in possession of a potion we can use if it's
Ooh.
an emergency.
That would be extremely helpful. Hold on to that, though.
Can I link him the information on that potion? As I
Yeah,
probably would
sure.
explain it to him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, is it not just a regular potion of healing?
No, this is a pretty good potion. And the only reason why I'm bringing it up is because our situation is pretty dire. I mean, we're alone.
Huh.
We're both, well, I'm kind of squishy. We have, don't have the big Goliath to tank for us, and we don't
I'm
have a
actually
crazy monk
kinda-
lady to explode heads.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of squishy right now, too. My health is at 16 out of a total of 29, so...
Okay, so that's not good news. Okay, so I can't find the picture I had. I wrote down what it was. Do you still
In
have
character, I guess I would say I'm half dead.
do you still have the information on potion rings? Could you link it?
Oh, which potion?
The one that I got from the tiefling.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
Thank you.
Let's
I
see.
can't find
Story-
the thing where I saved it.
Yeah, no worries. I will put that in here for you.
Did I put it in a word? Sucks.
I just have to give my Stone Age computer 1 second.
I saved it in a folder somewhere. I just hope I didn't accidentally delete it thinking I was done with that folder.
It's all right. I can give you another one here.
Stop it, Bree.
It's that one, right?
Did you put
Where
it
did
in?
you post that?
Where did you post it?
Story stuff.
Ah,
Yes.
Okay, I thought so. I thought so.
advantage on saving throws against poison. Okay, that's not bad.
Okay, and as I hand it to you, I'm going to let you know that what I'm smelling down that tunnel does not smell alive. And this potion may come in handy.
Yeah, that's very good information. I can also hear stuff coming from upstairs, some type of rustling. So
Yeah.
either way, we may be going into danger. So you
Here's
want to play rock paper scissors or paper shears boulder?
I mean,
parchment boulder shears.
Stone parchment shears.
You can hear like metal start to clang around from above the ladder.
If I win, we go up, and if you win, we go in. Or do you want that the other way around?
how about neither?
Oh boy. Okay.
I mean, we can hear noises up there. How about we play a little trick to see if we can figure out whether it's something harmful or not. I
mean,
could
we
use Mage Hand to jiggle around the trap door. If we hide behind those barrels, or maybe further down into the dark tunnel, if it is something threatening, I guess we could flee down the tunnel if we have to. And if it's not, we could save ourselves right here now.
How heavy are those barrels? How heavy do they look, I should say? Actually, I'm going to go over and check. I'm
Sure.
going to go over and look at the barrels. 'Cause
Okay.
I was thinking about rearranging them. That way we can hide in this little slot right here.
I would say you just want to look at just specifically the barrels then.
Well, I want to see how heavy they are if we're able to move them.
Yeah. I would say without even a check, you can see that they're normal size. They seem like they have something in them, but they're not
Okay.
unmovable.
Are they big enough to where Loki can fit into one of them?
Well, I was going to rearrange them so we could be able to hide them better because they're not.
Yeah.
Well, I
You
mean,
You can
if
rearrange them. Yes,
if you look
absolutely.
into the other corner, there's a sack there. I mean, you can
Yep.
probably throw the sack over yourself and hide, while I can hop into a barrel. I think that would really get our chances going.
I mean, if you want to open the barrels, see if you can fit in there or dump out the stuff.
That's if there's anything in the barrel.
He
It would-
says sorry.
No, it's okay. So you don't see any tap or cork on these barrels. It would require you to open it up. And as you're discussing this, you can hear that there seems to be definitely some kind of movement above the ladder. You can't be sure what it is. It's there's some kind of scratching sound, like metal on wood. Sounds like.
So
I'll let you guys do this though before we.
okay, so I'm gonna say, forget that crazy hiding plan. Let's just arrange these barrels so we can quickly hide and do this quickly. We're running out of time.
Yeah.
Nice.
We're just gonna kind of like hide in the same space, kinda, and just rearrange it to where we're hiding behind them.
Okay.
Sure.
I guess he's gonna cast Mage Hand to
Yep, I'm gonna
do stuff.
use Mage Hand to jiggle around
Oh, thank
if
you.
there's anything up there that I can. If I have to, I'll just punch the freaking trapdoor with the Mage Fist.
Oh, you're gonna mage hand. Nice.
I
So
want to see what comes. I want to see what comes down there. So before that, I'm going to tell Azel, since he can't see in the dark, I'm going to snuff our light source. As much as I hate to do it,
Yeah, I'll let you know what comes through if I.
so that
see
we can
anything.
figure out if what comes down there is friendly or not.
Yep.
Do you need me to
All right.
roll anything before I do Mage Hand to see if it succeeds?
no, I don't actually. You can you're with your mage hand. You take it up the top of the ladder, past the last rung of the ladder, and you can make out there's a stone ceiling with a wooden. There's like a hole here, like a hatch here, but there's a wooden kind of hatch covering it. There's like a you can make out that there's slabs of wood on the other side, and it's actually being lifted and let down like every couple of seconds. It seems like somebody is on the other side, either trying to open it or
They're not able to get in.
yeah. You can make it out with your mage hand that there's something going on up there.
How
the
heavy
ladder.
is this lid?
You can try and push it up a little bit with your mage hand if you like. I would say if you want to do that, roll a.
That's
Wisdom
what I'm considering. I'm going to run that by my partner in crime first.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Oh. Okay.
So I'm gonna let you know what I found. You already heard
Okay.
what he says. I'm not gonna repeat it in character, but in character, I'm gonna, okay. So there's stuff going on up there. We got two choices. We could lightly flick the door to see if somebody opens it, or we could push it up just a little bit and drop it, see if someone comes down. But just know that if we do that, they're probably gonna suspect somebody's down here, and they'll probably search a little bit more than they would if I flicked it.
How about we go ahead and flick it, and if nobody comes in, then you bust it open.
All right. All right. I'm gonna give that door a loud thump.
All right, roll me a wisdom check, please. We're gonna see if how connected to your mage hand you are here.
I hope I'm connected. I use that mage hand for reasons.
What do you use it for?
Uh,
When you're alone in your room at night?
Oh God. Oh man.
oh
No,
shit.
no, Alec. We don't talk about Bruno.
Oh no.
So as
Okay.
as your mage hand goes closer to the wood up top, you kind of misjudge the distance between because it's hard to see from here. You misjudge the distance between the wood and the bottom of the opening, and your mage hand kind of slams up into it, making a loud thud into the wood. You hear that the shaking on the metal, whatever the metal is on the outside of the other side of the door, stops for a second.
This happens. Azel just kind of like looks over at me like, "You did
Yeah.
what?"
The rustling stopped. Get down lower.
Here, let me do this. Oh, my dice! I'm so bad. My
You
dice.
forgot to put them in the naughty corner during the week.
I forgot
didn't
to
you?
grab them.
Oh, that's worse. You need to be in the naughty corner.
You didn't train them? Oh no.
Yeah, so to train them, you just put them in your oven at a very, very low heat. Like 250 for about 30 minutes. And it'll weigh them down.
No, that's cheating.
No, it's not.
That's cheating. That's not how you train
No.
a dice.
Yeah, it is.
No, that's how you melt a dice.
No.
All right, here we go. I'm sorry about that. I didn't have my 20. Ooh. All right, 15.
What does that mean?
All right. So, as you're both sitting here, like shaky a little bit, because you don't know where you are. You hear strange sounds. You smell strange smells. You're very confused. You hear the latch from above you open.
Oh, get down, get down.
And starting to crawl slowly, like you can kind of see like there's a form that kind of like looks down through, and then you can see a figure start to crawl down.
Hide, hide, hide.
I can't see that, so
Yeah, I'm telling you this. Can you hear me?
yeah, if you're whispering like really softly.
Yes, I'm saying get down, get down, get down. Hide, hide, hide.
As he proceeds to come down the stairs, you can make out the faintest detail as he passes.
I can or Azel can.
I would say Azel, since he's the closest.
Yeah, I will,
actually,
I can't talk to you right now, but I will later.
make a perception check for me, and then we're gonna cut to Talia here in a sec.
Okay, perception
Yeah.
check.
Mhm.
Where is my character sheet? There it is.
Before that, can I just questions? I have
Yeah.
questions.
For sure.
Question number 1. If he's down here with us, did he bring a light source? Question 2. If he did bring that light source, can I now see now that he has his light source in here?
You can't make out any light source on him.
Okay.
Perception check.
And also before we even go any further, where is your light, Loki, that you had?
He snuffed it
We
out.
snuffed
Oh,
it
you
out.
stuffed it out. Perfect. All
Plus,
right.
I didn't. Once
Yeah.
again, I didn't want to alert. That's why I was
Yeah.
saying thump or punch the door. If we were gonna punch the door, I would have left it on. But we're trying to be covert, which we
For
were,
sure.
and I screwed it up.
No. You both have dark vision, right? I thought.
Just me. Just
Oh,
me.
you just
I
you.
don't.
Okay. That's fine. All right. 17. As he walks by, Azel, you see a very familiar hooded face.
Familiar.
Yeah, you can make out this man. You fought this man. You killed this man.
Oh no.
This man
no.
is a corpse on the floor of a burning building.
How is he walking?
I will, if after, I guess, once he's not like 3 feet in front of me, I will talk to Loki and tell him it's that guy that was torturing you.
Yeah, he starts to walk a little bit further down the hall.
I'll wait until he's out of range for us to talk. Actually, yeah. Okay.
All right.
You're not gonna believe this.
What?
That guy, the guy that was messing with your mind, he's here. That was him.
What?
That was him. I know he's dead. We killed him. So I don't know where the fuck we are right now.
You hear strange noises coming from the hallway. Almost talking, maybe to himself. You can't make out any words though. And before we go any further on that,
Switch over.
Talia,
oh God, I should have been more prepared. I'm sorry. Hold on.
you are not prepared.
Just
I'm
before
really not.
before we go over, I would just like to say that I really hope that she got kidnapped, shanghaied, and now she's on a pirate ship and they're all singing a shanty.
We're going on a trip on our favorite pirate ship.
I'm pretty sure I'm not on a pirate ship. I'm pretty sure I'm on a wagon, dude.
You don't
I
know?
I
He
didn't
said
think
I
we
was
could get
on. He
into-
flat out said I was in the back of a wagon.
I
It
didn't
could
think
be
we
a
could get
wagon
into any
on a
Talia.
pirate ship. Don't ruin my
Oh.
dream.
Okay.
I really wasn't expecting Talia's side of the story too. I mean, I'm fine with it. This is great.
Hold on 1 second. I'm sorry.
Actually, no. You know what? I'm not fine with it. How dare you interrupt all story time, Ree?
You better be on a pirate ship,
I'm not on a pirate ship.
or there'll be a mutiny.
Well, I guess there
Mutiny.
can't be a mutiny because I'm not on a pirate ship.
Oh, sorry.
Oh gosh. Black screen?
Yeah, if you're seeing a black screen, that's what you should be saying.
Okay,
Oh
that's.
boy.
Hold on,
Well,
I
I
gotta
mean, you
zoom
are
out a
wearing
little
a
bit so I
hood.
can get the
I
entire
would like
black
to point
screen
out-
on screen.
Ree,
Lexus-
I do see a little bit of a grid.
I do see a little bit of a grid.
That's okay. That's fine.
I would like to point out that pirate ship's gonna be very dark on the inside.
I'm not on a pirate ship.
These
There's
are
no
forest
creaking of pirate
sounds,
ship
not
wood.
ocean sounds.
It's
Well,
raining.
Thunder happens on the ocean.
It's
Rain
raining
on
and
the
it's
ocean.
dark.
Oh my god.
That
Okay.
grid could be bars. Bars
Alright,
in a
alright.
pirate prison. I'm just saying.
Let's do Talia's thing.
I love it.
A sea
All
wolf.
right, Talia.
A sea wolf.
Loki, behave.
After being rocked around, you can tell that the cart is moving now, and there's movement in the cart around you. You can hear the clinking and clanging of box of what seems to be like glassware rattling around in a box. You can hear the rain, the steady rain hitting the top of a box beside you in a barrel. Down by the bottom of your left leg, you can feel there's somebody sitting there. You can feel like a warmth, and you hear off to your left. Make sure that she's secure. We don't need her getting off this cart. And then you feel another hand. You feel some kind of hands around the back of you, tightening up your arm, your hands, and you can attempt to try to do something if you want to, but you are pretty much restrained and confined to the back of this wagon. Is there anything you'd like to try and do?
I mean, yeah, I guess I'm gonna try to thrash around, see if I can like keep them from tightening up those knots.
Okay. Let's see here. For the sake of a scale, roll me a. Roll me a Constitution check, and I'm only saying Constitution because they have you like tied up and like thrown in like in the back of a
Yeah,
wagon, and they
yeah,
kinda,
I got you. Constitution.
Let's see what happens.
Boop.
Oh my god, nice. That's really good. Okay, so you start to wiggle around and thrash around with your arm, with your leg, and you feel your leg make contact with a solid object, and you hear like a oh, and then you hear another voice beside you, kind of up to your right. You hear this one's quite the catch. It's too bad. It's too bad we should ask more for her.
Oh no!
And then and then you hear like a couple of chuckles back behind you. You can make out now that there's probably about 5 people here around you, so far from what you've heard.
Okay.
Is there anything you want to do? Not much you can do, but
Yeah, obviously I can't get free, so I guess I'm just gonna try to like really try to like listen to my surroundings and see if I can get a feel for where I might be, like what kind of road am I on, like
yes,
can I tell what direction they took me out of the village, things like that.
perfect.
Do the worm.
After you thrash around a little bit and your foot makes contact, and a little bit of laughing happens. You feel, I a hand kind of reach around and grab the bottom of your legs and turn you to the side and say, "That'll be enough of that. This trip won't be very long. You just stay patient."
I'm gonna
And
growl at him, but I'm not gonna do anything else.
yeah, and it translates. He can they can all hear you kind of, you know. Um, as as you're laying there, you can make out the fact that this wagon seems to be climbing up over rocks every once in a while. There seems to be it's not it's not a steady calm path at all. This is a rough terrain that you're venturing over. You can even hear like the sloshing of mud around the wheel, but for the most part there's a lot of rocks here, and then you hear a voice up in front of you, kind of at the head of the cart. You hear, um, up here, off to the right. Take the right. Get off the main road here and take the right. We're gonna get away from these rocks. If you wanna write
Okay,
that down.
gotcha.
um,
Helpful DM.
But even if I didn't want to write it down, which I
Yeah.
did, but now
Yeah.
I really want to write it down.
You can hear water coming up on. It seems like maybe like a waterfall or something off to your left. Man, I am not in the right place, man. My notes aren't even in front of me.
You were busy. It's fine.
All right. I'm sorry. All right. The wagon stops, and you hear, "Everybody on guard." You can. There's a rustling in the you can hear in the leaves, maybe off to your right. It's really you're really disoriented, being in the back of the cart, rain, everything around you. Is there anything you want to do? Again, you're stuck in the back of a
Yeah,
cart, so it's
no.
kind of hard.
No. I mean, then what can I do? I can't
Yeah.
do anything. Can't move my hands,
Yeah.
so I can't cast any spells. Can't talk, so I can't cast any verbal spells. Like, I'm kind of screwed.
Yeah. Okay. Your staff is next to your right leg. You can kind of feel that it's there. No one's touching it, messing with it, or anything. No one's noticed the intricate carvings on it yet. But as you're laying here, you can hear people are walking around the cart. People are like heavy breathing. I would say roll a perception check, and we'll see how much you can figure out here. Very nice. You guys are rolling like champs.
Yes,
All right.
give me those high rolls.
Except for that 5 from
Except
Loki.
Except for Loki.
Yeah. All right.
It's me.
You hear whispering off to your like. You can't make out the direction, but you can hear whispering. Who else knows that we have her? Nobody knows. Well then, what's this all about? Why are we stopped? Didn't you see that moving around in the woods over there? All right, just be on guard. And you can see, or you can see, you can hear the faintest of footsteps that are walking away from you. All right, we're gonna cut to, because I'm sorry, this is probably incredibly boring for you, Talia.
No,
We're gonna we're gonna cut back to
Oh boy.
Oh, there it is.
All right,
All right.
so I'm just gonna start with. So what do you want to do? Do you want to follow him, or do you want to go see what he was doing?
To be honest, we only have one makeshift torch. I have no idea how long it's going to burn. I have no idea how long that tunnel is. And I have no idea how many people could be up at that ladder. But I think the best bet would probably be to make a break for that ladder and just see how far we can get.
I mean, I'll do whatever you want to do.
Do you want to see what he was doing?
I just thought you would want to, considering, you know.
Let me try something. Hey, Riggs.
Yeah.
I would like to lightly punch Azel in the face.
What?
Why?
All
At
right.
disadvantage, you can't see me.
Well, you're kind of right next to each other.
Close.
I would say, okay. Roll a strength check. Azel, roll a strength Constitution saving. Dex. I don't think you can avoid this.
Oh, come on!
You're like right beside him in the dark.
But I can see him.
Not punching you that hard.
Yeah. All right.
Okay,
Well, we won't roll anything. We'll just say
I'll
for the
let
sake
you
of it.
hit me.
Yeah. All right. So you hit him. You land it.
Oh.
How hard are you hitting?
I want to see if he feels pain,
Oh.
Nice.
but I don't want to actually hurt him.
All right. You take a whap in the nose and you feel it.
Dude, what the hell?
Sorry. You said he was already dead. I wasn't sure if this was just, not real, an illusion.
Oh, what? You thought we were dead? Oh, I see. Okay.
This is gonna sound strange, but I need you to punch me.
Well, last time
This
I
is
did that,
great.
I kind of went crazy. I'm not sure you
Lightly.
wanted-
Lightly.
All right. I'm gonna go for a light punch.
All right. You punch him. No
Okay.
roll required.
Do I feel
And
it?
you feel it. You do.
All right. Okay.
A little
okay,
tougher
so-
than he probably should have. But
So what we have is that seeing someone that should be dead but isn't dead, we got transported to a place we don't really know, just to make
Oh.
sure that we weren't under the influence of any kind of control. We both feel pain, so
I'm gonna ask Riggs. When I saw his face, did I
Yeah.
notice? Did he look?
undead.
Did he look the same? Did he look undead?
he looked
Did
exactly
his
the
armor-
same.
Okay.
Yeah. Same robe that Talia is now wearing.
Oh, right. She took his robe. I forgot about that.
And as you have your little punching exchange, you hear what sounds like a flint or something, and then you see like a flash of light from in the hall here, and now you see just a little bit of ambience kind of coming out from the hallway. And as this happens, the smell of rot and decay hasn't changed. You can still smell it, and you can hear it kind of whispering. Can't really make out exactly what's being said from this distance.
Loki, hold that thought. I'm gonna try to get closer. I'm gonna sneak in and see if I can hear somebody talking, but I can't hear what they're saying.
Are you crazy?
I'm just gonna try. I'm gonna make my way over and
All right.
see if I can.
As he tries to make his way over, I hope he realizes that I'm blind, so I'm gonna grab onto his cape and just kind of follow along with that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna sneak down this hallway here. Trying to be as quiet as I can.
All right, you see a single candle lit between two columns. You see right in front of you, before you even go any further, you can see that this opens up into an old corridor. There's a red carpet kind of laid out in front of you. You can tell that it's very old. There's dust. You can see the footprints of this person who you can only assume is just the spitting image of Extractor Denzin in front of you.
That's his
A
name.
little
I'm
distance
sorry.
away.
I didn't.
It's okay. The columns around you, you can see, because of the little light from the candle on the ground here, you can make out there is a carving in each of the pillars. You can take a closer look if you'd like. But he's really, really close. He has his back to you. You can kind of make out a form in front of you if you'd like to move closer.
I'll move a little closer. I want to hear what he's saying.
Yeah. Right.
Right there. Yeah.
He doesn't seem to notice you. Damn it! Don't hold control.
Yeah. Sorry.
My bad.
We've talked about this. You have to change your PTT on
I
TPT
know.
nights.
I really do.
Oh, he
Yeah.
definitely heard us.
So
Never.
he's standing there with his back towards you, and you can hear him muttering phrases. A couple of things in particular. He's saying, "This has got to be the key. It's got to be." And he's fiddling around with something in his, like, a satchel.
Hmm.
Do you want to
Hello?
move closer?
Oh, yeah, no, sorry. The music stopped and you got quiet.
I know. I'm sorry. That was perfect, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'll move a little closer.
All right.
I guess I can move closer than that if you want.
So as you move closer, do you want to make any kind of like? Do you want to try and be quiet? Like, are you?
Oh, yeah, no, I'm trying to be quiet.
All right. I would say for this, roll a stealth check,
Okay.
both of you.
Big whammies, no money. All right,
Oh
I am
shit!
using my inspiration dice.
Oh my
Thank you for giving that to me, Greeks.
Oh shit.
Yeah, got it.
I'm
That
gonna
would've
re-roll
been
that stealth
bad.
check.
That one.
I am gonna re-roll that stealth
I was
check.
already picturing like
That's
Nice.
better.
he's
All
tripped
right.
over air and fell into the back of the guy they were following.
I love it.
I just said big whammies, no money, so it gave it to me.
That's perfect. All right.
No monies. We
As you
debt.
get closer, Loki manages to brush against a loose corner, and some stone kind of crumbles from the edge and kind of falls down on the ground and cluck, 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 cluck down on the ground. Denson doesn't even move.
Oh no. Shit, one sec. I can't read that. Why can't I read that?
Does Azel look back at me with concerned face, and I look
Yes.
back at him?
Yes.
Yes.
Kind of like
He looks at
Scooby-Doo.
you like, what are you doing?
At the slightest inkling of any movement toward our direction, I'm gonna hold minor illusion out. I'm assuming we're crouching down. We're not like standing or anything.
Yeah, we'll say that you're behind the columns.
Okay, yeah, I'll just move over here then.
Nice. And you can hear him getting frustrated, and then he pulls something out of his satchel and says, "It can't be this one. It can't be." And he reaches down and he pulls out what looks to be a piece of stone, just a flat piece of stone, and he touches it up against the column in front of him, and you hear a loud crash, and you feel a rumble around you. And a collapse happens right in front of you. Denson darts off to the side and barely misses. Actually, that's good. Barely misses the rocks that are tumbling down, and from above you can see that these rocks that are falling hasn't left any spaces above you for light can escape. But you can see that in front of you is a chasm. He's kind of knocked prone on the ground, looking down, and you can hear the rocks falling deep into this hole in the ground, and you can tell that nothing is hitting any ground.
Oh boy.
Denson sits back up a little and looks around, looks behind him, looks in front of him.
Does he see us?
He does not.
Okay.
I'm going to tug on Azel's cloak.
What?
Kind
What
of
is
point.
it?
Kind of point towards the barrels behind us.
You want us to go back?
That would be a good time.
You start to hear that sound that you heard getting louder, and you can smell now this rotting. You can smell it smells like flesh, like just it's been sitting down here for a while. And Denson gets up and begins to kind of backpedal.
I'm gonna tug on his
Yeah,
cape a
let's
little
move
bit
back,
harder.
Let's move back. Let's move back. Let's move back.
All right, you do, and you move back, and you can hear Denzin say, "Gods, what have I done? What have I done?" And then from the bottom of this chasm, you can see an arm reach up, a rotted
Oh.
arm, missing a
Oh.
fingernails
Oh.
missing, like kind of half purple, half green. You can see a head reach up from over one of the rocks, and you can make out that half of the head is kind of missing. You could smell just this horrible putrid smell. Beside him, another starts to crawl up from the bottom.
Oh shit, we're fucked.
Denzin starts to backpedal even more. What have I done?
Well,
Oh no.
All
glad
right.
we didn't go down the spooky tunnel.
We see this?
You smell it. You
We
hear it.
Smell it. Okay.
The candlelight from in the corridor is too far and too dim for you. But you can
Fair,
see
that's fair.
Denzin starts to scuffle more.
Okay, so he's gonna go up that ladder.
Yep.
Yeah, he doesn't see you.
Okay,
And he does this.
I'm going to tug on Azel's cape really hard, basically let him know, like, hey, we need to leave now before he seals off that ladder. Regardless of what's up there, it's better than what's down here.
Let's go. And I'm gonna make a run for it. So yeah, I'm gonna try
All right.
to go up the ladder.
Roll a dexterity check for me, both of you, please. And this is a big number because this is an
a
old
saving
ladder.
throw.
No, it's just a check.
How do I do that?
Just
That's-
a dex check.
Yeah. Damn, I already used my
fuck.
inspiration.
That's it.
Yes, now
Nice, very nice. You saved the both of you with that 20.
That was
All right,
a
as
dexterity
you-
save, Loki, by the way.
I hope he grabs you like
Oh, that
arm.
was a dex save. That's okay though.
Yeah. No, it's
Um,
okay. It crumbled. He had to save, and he failed. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
So-
picturing me tripping and halfway and him just grabbing me and just putting me underneath his arm and just running for that ladder.
I love it. Yeah.
Should he have disadvantage on stealth because of his hooves clopping everywhere?
Nah,
Anyway.
that's why I have the troll fat to shine him and soften him.
Oh, I see. I
Love
see.
it. So,
Anyway.
as you're trying to make your way up this old rickety ladder, Azel, you don't have any problems reaching up and getting to the top of the ladder and pushing your hand up, and you can tell that the wood latch above you is unlocked, and you can kind of lift it.
Thank God
good.
he hasn't locked it yet.
As you're doing
Locked
this,
it. Oh shit. They're coming.
yeah, let me
I mean,
get them here.
Riggs.
All right.
this
What
is
did you
not
expect
good.
us to do? Did you want us to stay behind and beat the shit out of these things? There's 8 of these.
I'm thinking we would have gone up this ladder regardless, but now we have more incentive to go up this ladder.
I may have been a little overzealous in the cave, Riggs, but you don't have to do that. my God.
You can see just
And
loads
basically an army.
of
yeah.
undead crawling up from this chasm. Azel, you
Oh.
are roll a. Now you're actually fine.
Oh no.
Loki, you make it about halfway up, and below you.
Oh.
Oh no.
Let me see if I can. Ah, cucked. 12. Roll a dexterity saving throw for me.
Was that a strength check?
Oh
Aw.
Natural one.
no.
Fuck, and I didn't give you my inspiration. I can't do it as a reaction.
Oh no.
So as the skeleton comes up behind you, if the natural one, geez, how am I gonna do this?
You're gonna
I
kill
fall down the
satyr.
ladder and I gotta cast a spell to save my lining.
You feel. Oh man, this is gonna be a big thing. You feel
I know how to get out of this, so it's fine. It's fine. I got this. I got this. I got a plan already.
you feel the ladder start to shift a bit. It starts to shake, and you can tell that it's not going to be holding very, very long. I would say, for the sake of this, what's up?
How long is my longsword?
Pretty long.
Well, as
Just
long as my
about
longsword, you know
4
what
or
I'm
5
saying?
feet.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
longsword size without the tip.
And I'm sitting at the top of this, right? Watching.
Yeah, you can see.
Okay.
You can see this. You can see the
Uh,
skeleton reaching over, getting ready to grab at the ladder.
All right. Well, if you don't mind, Loki, what I was going to do, I'm going to take out my longsword. I'm going to hand you the handle side of it, and I'm going to say grab on, and I'm going to pull you up.
With a 4, would I be able to get up with that?
Probably not. But for the sake of this, because if I tell you any more, it'll give stuff away. You very, very, very barely make it up that ladder and through the hatch, even with a natural 1.
Oh, thank God I don't have to put my emergency plan into action.
Yeah.
Oh,
You can hear them. You grab the sword and he helps you and he lifts you up. We'll say, for the sake of the narrative.
Gotcha.
The skeleton's hand barely brushes by your leg, but you don't feel it. All right, we're gonna go back to Talia for a second.
oh God, why?
Cliffhanger? What?
I know.
On the next episode of The Adventures of Azel and Loki.
Ah,
Did Loki
Cliffhanger,
get
hanging from a
poisoned?
cliff,
mm-hmm.
and
Now back
that's
to the
why he's
story.
called Cliffhanger.
Now to the story of Talia, where she got double kidnapped and then sent right onto a pirate ship.
I love it. All right, Talia,
Yes, dear.
you are back on the road. You took a right off the main road on a path to get off the rocks, past a waterfall on your left, and you are seemingly in. I can give you this now. You can hear a couple of men off in the distance say, "It's okay, it's okay. Everybody, calm." And you hear another wagon. It seems like rolling up from kind of you're disoriented, so it's hard to give you a direction. But I would say at this point, a form steps out and says, "Is this her?" "Yes, it's her. We watched her for a whole day, made sure." He says, "How can I be sure that it's her? All I see is a wrapped up body." And he's guy kind of hear him kind of give off a little pff, goes over, and you can hear hands kind of reach around the back where your arms are. Do you resist?
Yes.
Okay, roll a strength check for me, and I'll roll against you. And I rolled a 14, a
Damn
10.
it.
Nice,
I'm infecting the rest of us with bad rolls. This is not a good night.
Stop
Nice.
it, Loki.
So,
Stop your natural ones.
I'm sorry.
So two forms come up behind you, and you can feel they're very stern with you this time.
Azel's having a good day. I don't know what's going on with you guys. Anyway,
You
continue.
He
rolled a
said-
1, please.
Oh yeah, I did.
And he says, you're not gonna get me this time. And he grabs onto your arm like real sternly, and they kind of pull you off the cart, and they kind of force walk you a little bit before pulling off your hood. And you see,
Shit.
1 sec. I have lots of maps.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh. Oh.
That
What
is,
has she gotten into?
Yeah, I'm kind of screwed here, guys.
that
Holy
is not a
shit.
pirate ship.
That would be a good time for your daddy to come and visit you.
Oh god, I thought our situation was dire. This is...
Oh, I forgot I'm not supposed to know your dad. Sorry.
All right.
a lot of thugs.
Talia, as your hood's removed, you can see all around you is forest and a little bit of a clearing in front of you. Seems to be another cart full of, from this distance, what you can make out, you've seen these people before. Is there anything that you, your eyes are, you can see around you. Is there anything that you want to do before we continue with the...
I want to look for any sort of like significant mark that might help uh, me figure out where this spot is, like
Okay.
specifically from town. If there's any sort of significant, like signifiable remark.
Yeah. So right from up where you are, you look around, kind of off to your 5 o'clock, and you can see that you're up on kind of a hill, and you can see Phandelver from here. Phandelver is down kind of you can make out the road that kind of got you here. You can see that there's a waterfall. There's a lake and a stream, and a really rough patch of road with a bunch of rock. So yeah, you can see.
Okay.
Your brain is picking up little details that you might be able to use later. We'll say.
Great. Perfect.
Yeah. You can hear a voice say, "Cletus, is this her?"
Oh God.
Oh
Motherfucker.
no!
Yeah, motherfucker.
You
Oh,
piece of shit.
You piece of
Fuck
shit!
you,
See, I'm
Cletus.
gonna give him
God damn.
literally
Oh,
the
wow.
dirtiest look imaginable.
Sato
Like, if a
was
look
right.
could set someone on fire, that's the look he's
Sato
getting right now.
was right.
You
Fucking
where can-
Cletus.
No wonder. Our stories are connected. This is why. This is why you wanted to do that. Okay.
All we're going to hear Saturday night is from Sato. I was right.
He's probably watching
Yeah,
right now.
I
laughing
told you
his
so.
butt
I
off.
told you so.
Yeah.
I told you so.
Shut up, Fries. Shut up, Fries.
He's in her chat right now.
Fries Sato's gonna laugh so damn hard. So I literally want to light Cletus on fire with my eyes.
Oh God!
Oh my God.
Oh
It's
my
come
God.
full circle. Oh shit!
Oh, your answer. That answer to that, Rhea, is no.
Oh, damn it.
Because that would be awesome, right? And then there wouldn't be any need for the other stuff, right? So
No, I know.
if
I
you did it.
I
But-
can't actually set him on fire with my eyes. I want to give him like the dirtiest look imaginable.
Yeah, like no.
Like,
that would be
it
amazing
looks-
if you could.
He
looks
is
could kill.
so disgust. I'm so disgusted by him. That's the look I'm gonna give.
Nice.
Roll an intimidation check now.
All right. Cletus looks over at this huge form of a man and to his right, and says, and nods and says, "That's her. There was a lot more of them, but that's her." So he looks at you and says, he walks over slowly to you, and says, "Do you know how much trouble you've caused me?"
I'm gonna lunge at him. I'm gonna try
Oh.
to lunge at him.
Nice. And
Like I know
Headbutt
I'm
him.
being restrained or whatever, but I'm
Headbutt
still gonna try.
yeah. Roll a strength check for me. I'll roll a strength saving throw ×2 because there's 2 guys on you.
Break his nose.
Average. Ow, an 8 and a 2. See if you can get better than an average of an 8 and a 2, which is
I got 13.
That's definitely better. All right, so you for an instant break free. Do you want to lunge at the man in front of you? Is that the idea, or
Yes.
Cletus?
Yeah, I want to lunge at Cletus.
All right, nice.
Fucking
You
little
do.
traitor.
You do lunge at Cletus, and for the sake of it, do you want to like cross check him? Do you want to?
I
Okay.
want to just full body check him. I want to lunge right into him and try to knock him down.
That's
I'm
amazing.
so angry right now.
Roll a. Let's see here. I would say roll a dexterity check, and I will roll a saving throw for Cletus. And Cletus rolls a 7.
I rolled an 11.
Very nice.
Down he goes, fucker.
Yeah, down he goes. You hit him with speed and shoulder check him. He falls prone to the ground. The person up above him watches this happen before the other 2 guards grab a hold of you, and he just kind of chuckles at Cletus, and he says, "You can't even." And he just shakes his head. Sorry, there's commotion. So the 2 guards behind you, they have a very tight grip on you, and you can see the person in front of you, or Cletus, looks over and says, "Well, what would you have me do?" He says, "Well, grab her." So he goes around the back side of you, and then the other form comes up to the front of you and gives you a nice hefty slap right across the face.
Ow.
your gag comes down a little bit. Do you want to do anything?
Let me look at. Hold on. Let me look at what I've got.
After he says, "You know how much trouble you've caused me," he slaps you.
Let me double check what this does. Hang on. Yeah, I do want to do, like, my gags come down enough I can talk.
Yeah, you can probably say something if you wanted to. Yeah.
Hold on.
From that
Are
slap.
you actually gonna do a spell?
I'm gonna try.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to, those all require, okay, I am going to, under my breath, I'm going to glare at the guy in front of me. Under my breath, I'm going to say illusions overwhelm you, and I'm going to cast thaumaturgy, which is a cantrip, to make the ground start to
Nice.
rumble, like
I
we're
love
having
it.
an earthquake, so I can try to maybe get away. They won't hurt anybody; they're
Ooh.
harmless trimmers,
Yeah.
but I want it to kind of be like a startle, kind of.
All right.
Maybe a chance to wiggle free.
God, I have a lot of guys here. Let me just do a general.
Oh, I know, I'm not getting away, but I at
It's
least
really
want to
good.
try.
No, this is really smart. Actually, we should reward this somehow. So suddenly, as you utter the words, everybody starts to feel a vibration around their particular areas. You can hear a couple of sounds coming off from the west in the distance through the trees, and you can hear. I should probably roll for this just because 6. You can hear a sound of the vibration. As the vibrations happen, you can hear a creak and a slam as a body hits. I'm on the wrong setting again. I'm awesome. Oh God, moving trees.
Oh
Bad
god,
tree, back in your
I
place.
saw that.
How the trees want to come home with us? Come on.
I'm attracting the water. I'm attracting the trees.
Is that is that an orc?
Are you
Is that
sure
a
you're not
beaver?
elf?
You see out to your side, Talia. You make this out. Nobody else seems to just yet, but you make out what seems to be an orc that kind of slipped from a tree from the vibrations.
That's
Oh
why the tree moved.
god, they
I
were
got you.
surrounding them.
Beautiful.
Everybody else
Oops.
is kind of catching the ground, but they have their hands on you. Still.
Okay.
Such
I tried.
cinematography.
Yeah.
Moving the tree to make the troll drop
Um,
out. Beautiful.
Nobody noticed the orc. Yeah, it was really good actually. So
Yeah.
you see now that you see. Roll a perception check for me since you can actually see everything around you.
Do you have dark vision? You don't have dark vision.
I don't have dark vision,
Oh, you don't have dark
Nope.
vision.
but I assume
So
they've got
16.
some lights in the clearing.
Yeah. So you
humans
can
don't
see.
have dark
Um,
vision.
now that you saw that orc, and he kind of gets back under cover very very quickly, but you saw him for sure. Now you can make out what seems to be shadows moving around in the tree line.
Oh.
they're gonna
Okay.
ambush.
Good to know.
You may have the record for getting kidnapped twice. By two
In
different parties.
the same night.
I'm just
So-
saying.
So before we go any further, Talia,
Oh, you are a king of cliffhangers.
sorry.
You are a king of
It's okay because I
cliffhangers.
have to go to the restroom anyway, so it's good timing.
Perfect.
I do too, but now I'm enthralled.
You can go during my next turn.
Through my pants, I will
this-
pee in them.
Is this how this is gonna go? Like we all want to finish our stories, but he's gonna cliffhang us each time.
Yep.
Yeah, he's gonna leave us
Probably, yeah.
cliffhanged until
This
tomorrow.
is this is the worst form of torture, Reeks.
I'm
Not
sorry.
tomorrow, Saturday.
All right. Do you guys want to get a drink real quick?
Yes. purple monkey dishwasher
Yeah.
or
Let's
whatever.
do that real fast.
Yeah, I gotta pee.
All right.
So
Okay. Be right back.
5 minutes.
Sounds good. All right, I'm back. Sorry. If anybody else is.
I have returned.
Hooray!
If there's like a wish list for places we need to go, I want a pirate ship.
Nah. Oh yeah.
If you're taking suggestions and my hints weren't enough,
Oh, we will totally be doing that for sure, man. For
Yeah.
sure. I want to do that too.
yeah.
Eventually.
I have so many questions right now.
I
What's
know.
going on right
I'm
here?
excited. Dude, normally too, that natural one would have been horrible for you. Like that skeleton would have like grabbed you by the leg and pulled you off, but because of the narrative, I can't have that happen, and you'll see why.
I mean, if that did happen, I did actually have a way out. So
People watching this back are going to be like, "Wait, why did the DM not do something fucked up when he got a natural one?"
all I'm saying is I had a way out. I had a way out.
Nice, nice.
Is anybody else here? Anybody else here? No? Check. Okay. So here was the plan. Without anybody else knowing, without watching this back later, I suppose, is once I was pulled down, I was going to use mirror image to confuse them, and then using my bonus action, I was going to use that to fly up that ladder, get the F out of there.
Oh, that would have been good, actually.
So I had a backup plan, but I would have used the spell slots. So that's tier 2 spell slots. So that's good. That's a good thing that Hazel saved me. But I'm concerned about that brushing
It is.
past my leg part. We'll see how that plays out. Also, if this is a memory, like I think it is, then that means somewhere out there's a horde of zombies, which I need to bring up to Hazel as soon as possible.
You're so smart, Loki.
I figured as much. I'm like, if this is a memory, then that stands to reason that, oh no. If that didn't happen, honestly, I was going to try and touch him with my mage hand at a spot where he wouldn't notice, just to see if I could touch him,
Oh, yeah, that would have been good.
to see if he was real or not. But then this shit happened, and I'm like, it's probably a better idea to just get the fuck out of the tunnel first thing first, before we test any more theories.
I'm back.
Yeah. Oh, shit. 1 second. I'll be right back. 2 seconds.
Do y'all ever have that feeling like you walked into the wrong part of a conversation? What the fuck did I... Reese is gone. What did I miss?
Nothing.
No, what did I
Nothing.
miss?
Nothing.
No, really, nothing. I didn't.
Nothing happened while I was gone?
We were talking about how you were going to end up in a pirate ship in the end.
No, very funny, but you were talking about him being like a memory. Like, this is the memory. So
Yeah,
what
the
happened that I missed that clue?
The memory of the pirate ship.
Loki,
Yeah.
you realize I have a recording of this and I can just watch it.
And the next thing you hear while you're on the ship,
He is a mini
I
pariah.
thought I heard the old man say,
That's what you are.
leave her, Johnny,
That's what you are.
leave her.
You
Yo
are
ho
a pariah
ho.
if you don't tell me.
Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. You can't use that against me. That's
Oh,
not
I'm
fair.
using it. I'm using it. If you don't tell me what I missed while I was gone for 3 minutes, you're a pariah.
had theories of this
Someday
dream
when the
world,
tonguing is
okay?
done, we'll take our leave.
I had theories of this dream world. And I was
Mhm.
discussing those theories with Reeks. Of
Mhm.
what I hypothetically may have done differently if the zombies didn't attack us. That's what happened.
Hypothetically.
Yes.
Am
Things
I quiet to you
things
guys?
I could
No.
have tried but didn't try.
But it was a hypothetical.
Yes.
Was it a hypothetical, Fries?
Ah, I'm back. Hooray! All right, is everybody here?
That's really helpful, Fries. Yes? Question mark.
I'm being threatened. Disclose information, but yes, it was
Yes.
hypothetical.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
we
It was
are.
a hypothetical. Okay.
Oh, nice, perfect.
Was it a hypothetical, Reeks?
Sure. What's up? I didn't even know what I'm talking about.
You're not helping my case.
I'm sorry.
Fries,
You're
you're not
literally
help.
turning me into pariah. This is not good. There's a stain on my honor.
There is. What are you gonna do to fix it?
I've told you the truth.
Sure, you did.
I didn't tell you the whole truth, but I told you the truth.
Uh-huh. We'll see. We'll see. Oh my gosh. Poor Loki. Your marker's still on there with the undead zombie horde. There's more!
It's okay. We're having a concert.
Y'all realize I'm the only person who can actually kill zombies?
Again, we're having a concert.
I just wanted to make it clear, you know.
This
Like-
is an army coming out.
I'm
of
just
Yeah.
saying, I'm the only person who can actually kill them right now.
It's true. Yep.
Because you
Really
need
bad I did
radiant
not press
damage
down
to
that
kill
thing.
them.
So Riggs.
Yeah.
No.
What's up?
Azel had an idea thing, maybe. Well, actually, I was having more of the idea than Azel.
Well, are we ready? We'll just start.
Yeah.
Okay. So Loki is on the ladder, and I just wanted to make it clear what you were seeing from what you could actually see from above. And Azel, as you open the hatch from above you, you can see the light come down, peer down through the darkness, and you can make out a dozen or more just undead as you pull Loki up through the top of the hatch. We're gonna go ahead and do this.
Right then, as quickly as I can, I'm going to find out whatever's in the room that's heavy enough that both Loki and I can grab and close that hatch, and put as much heavy shit on it as I can. We are not letting those undead through.
Can I use my cantrip Ray of Frost to freeze the hinges and the sides of the trapdoor down as extra
Ooh.
insurance that what's down here stays down here for as long as possible?
Hold on.
That ladder was crumbling, though. Do we think they can even get up there?
Well, I didn't really have the time to, look at the structural integrity of the ladder while I was trying to run for my life, but
Great, now I'm gonna have C.
Man, why didn't I have you guys on here? I wonder. One sec.
We're here now.
I didn't have this prepped. I'm sorry.
Yaha, there it is.
nice.
I thought I heard the old man say, leave her, Johnny, leave
Hey,
her.
hey. My monetization.
It's
My
open
non-existent
source.
monetization.
It's open source.
My non-existent monetization.
Someday.
For them to do copyright claim, but he has to sing a song good though.
Fuck you.
You need like
Do we see? Well, I probably don't see him 'cause I'm focused on sealing that door.
Screw you and the hooves you clopped in on.
Nice.
do they sound like the Monty Python coconut shells? Clicky clack, clicky clack,
No.
clicky clack.
It would be much lighter than that since it's it's not a heavy horse.
So you can see Now that you're in the room here, you can see that there's a candelabra lit in the corner. The room is full of barrels and boxes. And Denzin, you could just now make out the shape of Denzin kind of moving off to the distance to a door. You can hear the zombies, the skeletons, the creatures, the undead creatures from below, kind of stirring around, making sounds. Is there anything that you'd like to do before we move forward?
Grab the barrels and put them on top of the thing. He said he wanted to freeze
Sure.
the hinges shut on the trapdoor.
With Ray of
Oh.
Frost.
Okay. Okay. So you want to move? You want to move some barrels around? We could do that.
Put it on top of the hatch so it can't be opened easily.
All right.
Yeah, we're trying to keep what's in there in there.
In there, yeah.
There.
I don't care if Denzin sees us at this point. There's a bigger threat.
That's
Actually,
exactly what I was thinking.
You notice actually at this point that you're making all kinds of noise. You're shoving stuff around. Denzin doesn't notice a thing. He doesn't even turn on. He opens the door and he rushes through it. It's okay. It's all good.
So that's very interesting. I'm going to point that out to Hazel in a second.
Oh, I noticed before he did. But yeah, you can go ahead and point it out.
All right. You can see the door open in front of you.
Well, I'm not wanting to cause any problems right now, but I'm going to tell Loki. I don't think he can see us.
That's what I think too, but more than that, I don't think they can touch us. I think one of those zombies tried to grab me, but it couldn't.
Huh.
This may just be a memory that we're inside of. I mean, I hate to talk about it, but while I was in prison, he used strange magic on me. He was able to infiltrate my mind, go through my memories, kind of like we are doing right now. In some cases, he could even interact with my memories. Maybe we're just observers to a memory. Whose memory? I don't know.
Well, from the looks of it, I'd say this guy that just ran out of the room.
I hate to alert anybody, but if we get a chance, we need to try and interact with someone and see whether or not we can make physical contact or not.
Well,
As you say this, your fang starts to vibrate. Hazel. Continue, sorry.
And I can feel that?
You can, yeah.
Do I see it vibrate or move?
Yeah, you can. You can see it starts to, there's like a little orange outline that starts to form around it.
I'm just going to look at it and ask, what are you trying to show us? And then
almost in an instant. Sorry?
Yeah, go ahead.
You are zipped through the air instantly.
Aw. I mean, yay?
This is really concerning.
Oh boy.
Are we in another memory? Oh no.
Oh no.
But around you, the temperature changes. The light, you can see that there's a lot more light now. It's nighttime, but you can make out, aside from the rain and the thunder, you can make out a fire in the distance. You should be able to see it on your map.
Yeah, no, I can see
Yeah.
it.
Nice.
I have no idea where we are on the map though.
Oh, you should be able to see yourselves up in the right corner.
Yeah,
Oh, we are way out there.
Yeah. If I can see the campfire, I'm gonna make my way toward the campfire.
Sure.
I'm gonna tug on your cape and be like, stealthfully.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes,
Are you gonna
quietly.
stealth?
Yes.
All right. Roll a. Well, it doesn't matter. Stealth check. We'll go ahead and do this for you. As you get close, you can see some forms out in the distance.
Okay.
And before you even get close to the fire,
Sure.
we'll do this.
Oh. Oh my.
Oh,
You can
Meepa!
see
Sorry.
Loki, the form of Loki, and actually Loki, it's surprising to you at first that you can see yourself laid out on a bedroll on the ground. A little bit of rain coming down, but it's not too bad. And around you, you see a couple of boxes and tables. It looks like cooking ingredients, supplies laid around the bottom of the cart, um, and a very nice something like cooking on the fire in a kettle. Um, you can see yourself, Loki, asleep.
Huh.
Oh no. Okay. Out of character, I'm thinking this is when you were taken.
That's what I'm
In
thinking too.
character, I'm going to ask, is this your memory? What is this?
I'm just gonna remain very quiet, but my face is going to show that I am very concerned with what's going on.
Yeah, I'm gonna get closer. I want to see what's going on.
All right,
You
you
can
do.
follow if you wish, or
Yeah, and you can see to your right, you can see two forms. They look like very familiar forms. They're kind of sporting the same attire that you are all too used to. Loki, you as well. Um, you can see standing there, talking to both of them behind a tree in a kind of a lower voice. You can see Mipa with his hat and his brown kind of overalls. Um, you could smell in the air. It smells wonderful, whatever it is. It's maybe some kind of a chili. And he's talking to the guards. And as you get closer, you realize that they don't notice you. No one does. Mipa doesn't. The guards don't. Even if you're standing right next to them. And you can hear a conversation being carried out between Mipa and these guards. For the most part, what you hear is, uh, You're sure that this thing isn't going to wake up on the trip?" And then you hear a response. "Mipa gave him lots, but you don't hurt him. We had deal." And then you hear the guard say, "No, we're not going to hurt anybody, except for you, maybe." And then they kind of walk over. You can see them, both forms walk over towards Loki. Why is this? What in the hell did I just?
this is a memory. We can't do anything.
So as a precaution, as he's walking by, I'm gonna try and swipe at his thigh, see if I
Sure.
can touch him.
Your hand goes right through him.
The Azol sees that, of course, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You both witness Mipa walking over and the guard walking over to Loki, and then they both put very lightly and easily. They put a rope around the bottom of Loki's hooves and around his hands, and they put a kind of a gag in his mouth and a hood over his head, and they put him in the back of the cart.
So while we're
And
watching
Mipa,
this,
yeah,
I'm gonna talk to Loki and say, it's interesting. We can't touch the people, but we can move objects.
I'm going to kind of snap back to my senses as he says that, and I'm going to look at him and say, also, this can't really be a memory because I was unconscious. So is this a vision of the past or a shared memory from someone who was conscious?
Well, I mean, it could be Mipa's memory. We haven't seen him since the fire. Maybe it is visions of the past. I mean, I know for sure that guy is dead. We killed him.
And that also brings up a very concerning thought. If what we're seeing is memories of what happened, then that means there's a horde of zombie monsters out there.
Somewhere. Yes.
All right. As Mipa starts to walk away, you can see out of his pocket, he gets pretty far away, and as they start to pull the cart away onto the road with Loki in the back, Mipa starts to sob, and you can see he pulls out a tiny object from in his satchel. Um, it seems to be a little polished stone. And he looks down, and Loki, you notice this immediately. This is a gift that you gave to Mipa um, in your travels, and you can see that Mipa's holding on to it and sobbing and said, What has Mipa done? What has Mipa done?" And they pull off Loki in the cart, and we're gonna go to Talia.
Yay.
I knew you were gonna switch now.
I want more.
Ah,
I was like, when would be the worst possible time? Make it now.
look, I hope to
Oh, you
change
have
the
an
music.
icon. You have an icon of a net on her. That's cool.
I do.
Oh, neat.
Because I'm all tied up.
Yeah.
Kinky.
Yeah, oh god.
All right. You can
That's
see
enough.
Cletus looks over at the giant form and says, "All right, Baron, we have her. She's all yours." And then a voice from the back of the cart says, "Not so fast. She's not yours yet. A deal's a deal, and you haven't paid up." And a person known as Baron walks up and says, "The agreed price was 800. I'm sorry, I don't have a voice for him yet. And he throws him a coin sack, a pretty big coin sack of a very large chunk of gold. Says, "Put her in the cart," and they put you in the back of the cart, Talia, as you are handed off to another group of thugs.
Hooray!
Double kidnap.
I mean, technically, they didn't kidnap. They were, the ones who, I guess,
Sprayed.
commissioned the kidnapping.
All right. For the sake of this, Talia, I'm gonna say that they put the gag back in your mouth.
Okay.
They put the hood back over, of course, right? Because they would. And then you can hear the other cart start to wheel away. But you do hear rustling in the bushes as your cart starts to move off, and you did see that orc. All right. Is there anything that you want to do before we move on from this very slow small little part?
Did they cover my head back up?
They do.
Yeah.
Okay, then no.
Okay. You do hear the rustling around in the weeds over there.
Okay.
They don't seem to notice. Okay. Is there anything that you want to? I mean, there's not really much you can do.
Not
right?
really much I can do.
Okay.
I'm a helpless
I'm sorry.
damsel in distress.
You are. You are.
You could pray to the dark gods that those orcs slaughter those kidnappers, but that's just.
Way to perpetuate a stereotype, Reegs. Jeez. Damsel in
What's up?
distress.
Aww.
I'm joking.
All right. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna put Talia in her new home.
Oh,
Her
boy.
new home.
My new home.
See a
Her
pet.
new home for next. Her new home for next session.
I can't wait for us to sit at a campfire and just me and her having stories about our prior kidnappings, trying to one up each other. Be like, I got
Swapping
kidnapped
kidnapping stories.
Yeah, I got kidnapped by a pirate once, and then you'll counter, well, I once got kidnapped twice in one evening.
Oh yeah? Well, I once had somebody search my mind for knowledge.
All right.
Okay.
All right. I'm sorry. I'm trying to juggle all
No,
this stuff.
No, you're
Tell a
doing
good
great,
story
man.
here.
There's
All
a
right.
crap ton of information you're throwing at us, and it's
I'm
great.
trying. Nice.
It is amazing. I love this.
All right. So, Mipa crouches sobbing in the corner. You can see he's distressed. Do you want to do anything else before we move to the next
I'm gonna go over to Meepa and yeah, I'm gonna
Yep.
wave my hand in front of his face.
I mean, he does nothing. You can see he pulls out a small triangular black pyramid-looking stone, very
Huh.
tiny, like it maybe fits in the palm of his hand. You can make it out really well. You're very close to him now. You can make out like it's an opaque, black, kind of smoky-looking, uh, little pyramid that he holds in his hand.
I mean, he's not reacting to us, so what? I guess we just wait for whatever this necklace is doing and sending us to another
And it
world?
starts to vibrate again.
Of course it does. We're
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you are Christmas caroled right to
to our grave.
All right, this is gonna be the fun.
The fun one.
Yeah,
What?
hold on one sec. Music.
Oh, we're in a cave. I have dark vision. You don't. Haha, suck it. No.
Oh
Sorry.
no.
Sorry.
Are we in a cave?
Seems like it.
This is very
Could
boat
be.
shaped.
Oh God.
I
We will get there when we get there.
love it.
I'm just saying. Just saying, it's boat shaped.
I swear, you're like a child on a trip. Are we there yet? Are we gonna be on a ship?
One of these days I'm gonna be right, and we're gonna be on a ship, and you're like, Loki, you are so right.
Let us know when you're ready, Reeks.
Sure.
One thing I will say about Roll20 is we don't have to have like elaborate like builds that are put on a tabletop for us to see. We can just see it on the screen.
Yeah.
Which, don't
Like-
get me wrong, the elaborate builds are great and all, but
I've seen some.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I feel
mean,
like for this too, like we could have done Theater of the Mind for all the memories, but but
Mhm.
I figured this would be more fun.
This is great. I'm loving this.
Nice. All right, man. You guys are in a cave. Obviously, you can hear. Let me turn this ambience down. Oh, that's the wrong one. I was wondering where that was coming from. All right. You are in a cave. You can smell it's musty in here. It's damp. You can hear drips. The floor is yours.
Do I
I'm gonna
still
turn to
have?
Loki. Yeah, I was going to say you still got that torch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're both gonna say that. Like, do you still have? I still have.
Nice.
I'm like, all right.
All right, so here's what I'm gonna do in order to light it this time. I'm going to take both my longsword and my dagger out, and I'm gonna create sparks with that instead of using it against the ground.
Sounds good. Roll a. What did we roll last time for you? Oh, that was a stealth
was
check,
that?
but that was to keep quiet. But you don't really have to do that if you can.
Yeah,
you can light it.
we figured out noise is no longer a
Yeah.
concern.
Yeah.
It's
so
true.
I'll just strike my dagger across the longsword a few times until there's sparks to light the torch.
Okay, and you do it easily enough. And I will for the sake of it.
Perfect. Let's continue. And we'll just walk in. We don't really need to stealth, so.
Yeah. All right. Immediately, what you hear is, and the candle here, or the flame, is big enough, or it's enough to. Damn it. Control. What in the hell? Reveal. So what you see
Oh no.
in front of you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go towards
Is that a half body? Nice.
It is.
Oh, there's
Once-
another body.
Nice, nice. So before you, Azel, before you move any further, you can see a party. It looks like an orc well, a bunch of orcs, different sizes, different shapes. There's a female orc in there, and then there's one in the front that is bigger than the rest. He
I'm assuming this
has,
one right here.
yeah, he has a very nice kind of suit of armor. Not really suit of armor, but kind of nice polished edges. It looks like it's pretty brash. It's seen days in battle for sure. He's holding an axe, and you can hear, "We found the beast. Slay him now. Do not let his gaze fall upon you." And you could see them rush in. And you're
Follow in
watching.
after.
Yeah. Okay. And in front of you, up on kind of a platform, you see. What in the hell?
Oh no, our lights.
I need to
getting
get better at
low.
this. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna follow the party if they're gonna continue. Oh, that's a beast. Wait, so I can see this from here?
Yeah, you can. You can see the whole. I would say that your torch is enough. And they have two of the orcs actually have torches too. One of them, the one in the behind the leader, throws the torch down on the ground to his right, and pulls two swords out from unsheathes them. The one behind pulls out an arrow and knocks it into a bow. And the orc in the front pulls out an axe and starts to charge ahead.
Hold on, I'm gonna. Do any of these orcs look familiar?
Roll a perception check for me.
Because I would obviously pay attention to orcs. Perception check.
Yep.
12.
12. It's pretty. I mean, it's bright enough in here to kind of make out what's going on, but these look like orcs to you. The one furthest away kind of looks familiar, but he's pretty far. You can hear.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, you can hear the sounds of the arrow flying out, just whizzing by you as it hits the beast, and the beast shrieks. You can hear a large groan as the beast starts to run towards this form in front of you. Another voice screams out and says, "No, don't look at it!" And then this person in front, the orc in front, you can see her leg starts to slowly change from the foot all the way up, starts to creep up as the orc behind her runs up. This orc runs up and with his sword looks at her in the eye, and you can tell there's a sign of distress, and just with one foul swoop with the sword cuts the leg off at the knee.
Oh no.
And then the leg falls off to the side and turns to stone and crumbles. And the other orc falls to the ground in pain, holding the stump that was once her leg. The orc in front makes a heroic dash towards the beast, and he slashes the up part of its jaw with the axe right up through the part of the left eye of the beast, and you can see that the eye of the beast is sliced through, and there's kind of a flash of light as it happens. You're all just kind of watching, I assume?
Question: what color is
Yeah.
that orc's skin?
Green.
Green. It
Okay.
depends, technically. It's green,
Yeah.
it could be gray.
Yeah, it could be many things.
I'm
Okay.
gonna go up closer to the orc who, what's my movement, 30?
Yeah.
Assuming we're doing action, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm gonna go up behind this orc, knowing that there's no danger. I've heard tales. I don't know if this is true, but I want to look at him closer. I think I know who this is.
You do, and you can see there's just sprays of blood coming from the basilisk's face, and it's spraying up over the face of the orc, and the orc just rubs it away with his wrist, and continues the assault of the axe, the double-handed axe or double-sided axe against the scales of this beast. And as he starts to to wield the axe above his head, you can make out the tiny little triangular tattoo marks on his arms, upper and lower, and the exposed parts of skin that you can see. As this happens, another couple of arrows whiz by your head and hit the beast, one below the neck and one above the left eye where he was just hit. And you can hear the same voice cry out, "The beast is ours! Keep fighting!" And the woman, who is now kind of on the ground, holding her stump and writhing in pain, meets the gaze once more with the beast, and her arm and leg begin to change. You can just slowly start to change into a gray kind of solid form. You can see the fabric begin to the wrinkles begin to become prominent, and you can see the shadows from the stone start to take hold on her body. And she looks over at the other form uh, with a look of complete hopelessness and despair in her face as she slowly starts to change. The stone moves up her torso and into her neck, and she reaches out towards the other orc and completely turns to stone, is petrified. The orc behind her screams out and charges forward. Um, the orc in front looks down and says, "No!" And the beast lunges and it takes a huge bite out of the leg
Oh.
of this orc here, and the orc falls to the ground, not meeting gaze. The orc from behind starts to run up and try to help in any way that he can, pulling the leg out of the mouth of this beast, and so the beast, it turns towards this figure and snaps out and just catches him right on the upper part of the shoulder with his mouth, and you can see a tooth break off into the shoulder as it sinks deep in, and then you can see a little bit of a little part of his leg begins to turn gray, and the larger orc looks over and says, "No! Don't look at it! Don't look at it!" And the beast looks over. It looks over at the orc, and the leg begins to turn to stone. The other leg and slowly move up. Uh, uh, as this happens, the larger orc jumps down and plants the axe right on top of the back of the skull of the beast, and the beast falls to the side, um, uh, completely motionless.
I have a question. Are they saying this all in Orcish? I'm
Yeah,
assuming
they are. They are. Sorry, that was a good question. Here, let me change this real
I
quick.
wouldn't be able to make any of that out.
Nope.
Thank God I got a handy dandy
What
translator
in the
here.
hell did I just do? All right, let me
That's
do
assuming I
this.
tell you.
That is assuming you tell me. I'll probably ask. Some somber music. Nice.
I know, it's great.
So as the beast lays there motionless, the large orc takes the smaller form, who is beginning to turn to stone, from the bottom of the leg and holds him up in his hand. And he looks over at his shoulder and rips the fang out of the shoulder of this form and holds it in his hand and says, "I won't stop until I find a way." And the other orc looks up at him and says, "Father," and completely turns to stone.
No.
The orc holds the fang in his hand and looks at the form and says, "I will find a way, Avesk. I will find a way." He takes the fang, clutches it in his hand, and starts to leave the area. You are instantly met with sadness, Azel, As you notice the party in front of you, one of them completely turned to stone. One of them missing a leg and turned to stone. One of them on its way out. You can see the form on the ground, turned to stone, has the same triangular tattoo markings on his arms as the other orc. The beginning of the cave begins to shake. There's a violent rumble, and you hear screaming from the outside of the cave as rocks begin to plunge.
Hold on.
Sure.
I recognized him as my father, yes?
Yes.
I'm going over to the orc that's turning.
He's already turned.
Can I touch him? Can I
You
touch
can.
My hand doesn't go through?
No.
I'm just gonna touch him and look at him.
Your fang. Sorry?
I'm gonna look back at my father.
He seems defeated.
I'm just gonna say under my breath in Orcish. You never told me. You can continue with what you're going to say.
All right. So the fang around your neck begins to radiate an orange glow as the whole cavern begins to start to shake. You begin to feel rocks start to crumble down. Your father makes it out. The only one left alive out of this battle. All right.
Damn it, I love you.
Talia.
Wow.
Of course, now he would switch before I could ask any questions.
No, go ahead.
Wow.
Ask away. I'm sorry.
No, let's leave that as the cliffhanger. I'll ask when I come
All
back.
right.
I
Okay.
might need a minute, so you should do that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was getting teary too.
Dude,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
so
awesome.
surreal.
Yes.
It was,
Oh,
Yes.
you're crying.
Oh,
my
that's
God.
amazing. That's amazing.
Oh my god.
Oh, I love it.
All right. So, I'm just gonna pick up on the somberness of this whole scenario and the fact that it's touching him so much. So, I'm not gonna ask any questions right now. I want him to fully process what's going on, but I can tell this is probably a painful memory for him.
I don't know this memory.
Yeah, he doesn't.
But I don't know that.
No,
Yeah, he doesn't.
I'll probably tell you later, but
Yeah, so I'm just gonna remain silent to spare him, you know. But I'm gonna make note of several things here that I'm probably gonna bring up later, like basilisk, stone, he turns to stone. Fangda was taken out. It had been used to make a necklace and somehow found its way to him. I will be asking a question afterwards. That's just what I'm thinking right now. Those are my thoughts.
Perfect. I love it. All right.
Oh my god, Reeks.
I know. I'm sorry, man. It was quite a dump, wasn't it?
I love you.
Thanks, man.
The story, the music, just wow.
Was it good? Oh, I'm so
Yes.
happy.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
so happy.
Oh,
Perfect.
I'm gonna definitely tell everyone. Everyone needs to listen to this session.
Oh,
for real.
yes. I'm so
Wow.
happy to hear that. Nice. All right. That is...
I'm going to assume that the sun is this one, yes?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
That
Sorry,
is...
yeah.
If you haven't figured it out,
Avesk, that is my brother.
that's right.
Obviously my half-brother, but
Yeah.
my brother.
Your brother. All right. Aside from Talia giving you a little visual, that is actually it for the night, guys. Talia, I can give you, if you'd like, we'll go ahead and switch over.
Sure. Let's end the night on a high
Wait,
note.
so-
Why don't
I'm
we?
sorry.
Are we just stuck in a cave right now? I'm assuming your
Oh,
buddy zipped out for a
shit.
second.
That's probably a whole. Yeah, bad DM. Here.
So what happens after this vision? Are we transported to another vision?
Yeah. Hold on one sec here. Oh my god, I suck. I'm sorry. I'll get better at
You
this. Don't worry.
suck? No, this is great.
Tugging at our heartstrings.
Jesus, this...
I hear bar noises.
Oh, look, they're back at the inn.
Sato drew on the map earlier. It's still there.
What did he draw on the map?
No, he accidentally, when he was moving his character over by the tavern bar,
Oh,
the bar
yeah.
area of the tavern, he
Drew a
like
little square.
Gray... Yeah.
And like a little pink square or something.
The Plumbus.
Nice.
Oh,
All right.
God.
So the both of you, almost as soon as Azel, when you start to gaze upon the stone face of your brother, the fang vibrates and causes a rumble in the cave, which causes rocks to fall at the entrance, and you are both instantly in the in the moment of a twinkling of an eye. You're back in your room. You can feel the temperature change. You can hear just the faintest little hint of maybe some music downstairs and some chatter. A little bit of noises coming from a couple of rooms over. But that's about it. You're back in your room. If you'd like to say anything, do anything.
I would like to quickly reach into my bag and see whether or not my jar of troll's fat is there, and whether or not it's actually been used to make a torch out of.
It is not.
To see if the events. Oh.
Azel, your sword.
I'm going to take the troll fat and
Yeah.
I'm going to push it into his face so he sees it too, so he kind of gets what I'm saying without saying it.
Nice.
This all happens very quickly. Like, we come out of the kind of division, and as we're looking around, I just reach in and grab it and show it to him.
Azel's going to collapse on the ground.
Oh.
Okay.
Just staring
Roke is
off
going to
and-
very
yeah.
slowly put the jar back in his bag and pick up on what's going on right now.
Nice.
His
And-
discovery was nice, but he sees there's other difficulties being dealt with right now.
Just naturally, in Orcish, I'm gonna say I have a brother. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, he's too stunned.
Yeah. You've been through some stuff. The fang hanging around your neck, the orange glow dissipates and it no longer is vibrating. It's back to its regular stationary form. Okay, and we're gonna cut to Talia.
Okay,
going to
yeah,
say-
we'll continue.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say, now that
Uh,
we're out of this and it's very awkward to talk to him, I was going to actually leave the room and
Oh,
go
yeah.
look for Talia to tell her about what happened.
Perfect. I love it.
So I'm going to stop our session right here at her door as I'm tapping on it.
Okay. I love that. And so we'll just say for the sake of it, you tap and there's no response, and then we'll cut to her.
Perfect.
All right. I have a new map for you, Talia. And this is the wrong music.
Yeah.
Go Reeks.
Oh, wait, it's so small. Hold on. I gotta find it. Where
It
are
is really
you?
small.
There I am.
It's boat shaped.
It's not boat
Not
shaped.
boat shaped.
Wait, what? But is it to not be control?
Alt.
Alt. I am in bed.
You
I'm going
are.
to assume they didn't just throw me on the floor.
So, so you that's great. So you are drug in, kind of lifted and drug in, many steps. You can hear conversations as you walk by pathways. Their doors are opened and you're brought through them. You are carried through a corridor, very narrow corridor. You can feel the right side of your shoulder kind of brush up against the wall. It's cold down here, very cold, very damp. You could see the slightest, faintest little light coming from the area, from around the outside edges of your blindfold. as you're placed into your, and I wouldn't even say thrown in, as you are walked into your cell and sat on your bed, your restraints are taken off, and lastly, your hood and your gag is removed, and the guards quickly move to the other side of the cage, the gate, and they lock it. You can see there's a purple kind of glow that radiates from the lock hole. All right. Is there anything that you would like to do, Talia?
Well, I'm going to. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to reach up and touch the necklace, the crystal necklace, and I'm going to ask, "Why am I here?" Like to myself. Like, is this where I'm supposed to be? Why am I here? And see if I get any sort of, response from the people who are supposed to be watching over me and helping me to raise me.
Nice. There is no response.
So, then I think, well, what I can do, obviously I can't get out yet. There's not much else going on. So I'm going to, curl up kind of on my side away from the, I know I'm so lonely, Fries. I'm going to curl up on my side away from the door, and I have another necklace that has a ring on it, and I'm going to wrap my hand really tightly around that ring, and I'm going to think to myself, "Come find me." That's all I'm going to do.
And as you do this, you get the sense that there is definitely like a presence. As you say these words, you feel like, for some reason, unknown to you, you can't put your finger on why, but you know that your message is getting out. And I think that's where we should call it for the night, guys.
But to
Nice.
Okay.
All right.
So, bye stream, bye Fries.
Thank
Thanks
you,
for
guys.
seeing.
Wow.
We'll see you back in the other Discord.
Let me know.
See you
when
Saturday.
Be like
you Saturday.
cliffhanger.
Is it Saturday yet?
No.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.